it felt like a war zone. We could see bodies that were just lifeless laying in the grass on the side of the road.
Queen of Penson, 6 people were killed, over 30 injured in the multi-car pileup. No agreement between Hollywood writers and the studios over pay and streaming residuals. That means the writers are on strike as of today. They'll be on picket lines starting later this morning. You're listening to ABC News.
Have you Googled yourself lately? Are there negative posts from an ex-employee or from a former client? Maybe an outdated news article or sensitive personal information about your family? Search engines don't always get it right. For right or wrong, it's your reputation on the line. That's where Reputation Defender by Norton comes in. One of the most trusted names in online reputation repair, Reputation Defender has been fixing people's search results for over 15 years. Their cutting-edge approaches help you to wipe away unwanted information in your search results. They also promote the good stuff so that it rises to the top, helping you put your best foot forward. Your good name is too valuable to leave to the whims of a Google algorithm. Take control with Reputation Defender. You can start by getting your free reputation report card at reputationdefender.com or call 800-401-6681 to speak to an expert. That's 800-401-6681.
New witnesses are expected to take the stand today at the civil rape trial of former President Donald Trump. Former columnist E. Jean Carroll, who accuses the president of attacking her in the 90s, testified that she was ashamed after the attack, saying that's one of the reasons she didn't report it at the time. Here's ABC's Aaron Katursky, who's been covering the case.
The defense pressed Carroll why she gave so many interviews after going public with her rape claim, suggesting that she was just making up the story to sell a book. Carroll denied that, but she was disappointed her book didn't sell. Nobody cared about the book, she said. The book was a dud.
Another warning about the potential dangers of AI, this time from an expert who is now leaving Google.
Dr. Jeffrey Hinton, known as the godfather of artificial intelligence, says he stepped down so he can freely discuss the dangers of AI. He tells the New York Times he's worried about artificial intelligence taking jobs from people and also misinformation, with fake videos, photos, and texts saying the average person will not be able to know what is true anymore. And he warns it is hard to see how you can prevent the bad actors from using it for bad things.
That's ABC's Lana Moise. Flights along the East Coast could soon go a little quicker. The FAA has created nearly 200 new routes, some extending out to the Atlantic and into the Gulf of Mexico. Officials say it should speed flying up. And a reveal at the Met Gala, Serena Williams announcing she is pregnant with her second child. This is ABC News.
Here's a message just for the attorneys out there. So you passed the bar, joined a firm, or even built your own. Now are you finding out that you're doing more administration than actual law practice? Lexicon can help. Lexicon is a legal technology provider with over a decade of experience streamlining administrative tasks like timekeeping, billing, and more, so you can focus on maximizing billable hours and increasing client satisfaction. Call 855-4-LEXICON or visit lexiconservices.com/go to learn more.
I'm Sherry Preston, ABC News.
Does that old tractor or lawnmower have more electrical tape or duct tape holding it together than you want to admit? Well, maybe it's time to see Phil Sheehan and his staff at NC Tractor for a new Massey Ferguson tractor or mower. Massey Ferguson is a company that's been around for over 175 years. That says a lot about a company. And paired with Phil Sheehan, who's been in business for over 25 years, that says a lot about his Phil and his staff. Knowledgeable about their product, and they stand behind every sale. Massey Ferguson is the last tractor you'll ever need. NC Tractor, a dependable and reliable company that'll be there after the sale. NC Tractor on Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton.
Hey, this is Cameron coming to you from the Blue Room with a check-in on your weather. Today's be partly cloudy with rain likely with highs near 80, mostly cloudy overnight with light rain showers, lows around 65. Wednesday, mostly cloudy with showers with highs near 85, mostly cloudy overnight with lows around 65. Thursday, mostly cloudy with light showers, highs near 80, mostly cloudy overnight with isolated showers, lows around 65. Heading into Friday, mostly sunny with highs near 85. And that's a check-in on your weather here on 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB, Rutherfordton. Welcome to All Things Rutherford, here on 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB, Rutherfordton. Now here's your host, Todd and Tracy.
Did that darn Cameron say rain today?
Good. No.
During the weather forecast?
Did he?
say
I
rain?
wasn't even paying attention to him. I hope Cameron I hope
boy,
not. No, I think it's
what.
supposed to be really pretty sunny all day today.
That Cameron, I'm going to tell you what, if he's cursed us with rain, I'm going to get him next time I see him. Let me see. Well, yeah, it looks like 67 degrees and sunny. I don't know.
Oh.
Maybe he pulled up something from Montana or something. No rain expected today. It is a beautiful morning already, 7 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Tuesday morning. Tracy, good morning.
Good morning, Todd. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Hope you are much the same.
I feel wonderful. It's a beautiful day, and I feel wonderful. That's what Dr. Bob used to always say.
We sure miss Dr. Bob.
Yes, we do.
Temperature 48 degrees. We got some death announcements we need to get to before we go to the O'Reilly report this morning. Tommy Wishon, age 48, of Ellenborough, passed away Monday. Arrangements are currently incomplete. It will be announced later. Washburn and Dorsey Funeral Home serving the family of Tommy Wishon. William Bruce Hodge, age 65, of Caroline, passed away Saturday at his home. Arrangements, there will be no formal services conducted at Harrelson Funeral Home serving the family of William Hodge. Edna Mae Shrewsbury, age 64, passed away Friday. Funeral services will be held Wednesday. Harrelson Funeral Home, cremation services serving the family of Edna Shrewsbury. Wade Ledford, age 64, passed away Friday, April the 28th. Celebration of life will be held Sunday, May the 7th. Harrelson Funeral Home, cremation services serving the family of Wade Ledford. Karina Muncie Coffey, age 88, of Forest City, passed away Friday. Funeral services will be held today at 2 o'clock. And those are the arrangements for Karina Muncie Coffey. Judy Radford Martin, age 74, passed away Thursday. Family will be receiving friends today from 2 until 3. Memorial services will be at 3 o'clock today. McMahon's Funeral Home, cremation services serving the family of Judy Martin. Brenda Sue Boyder, age 77, of Forest City, passed away Sunday, April 2nd. Memorial services will be held Friday. Pageant and King Mortuary serving the family of Brenda Sue Boyder. Yvonne Gossett Spicer, age 83, of Chesney, passed away Wednesday, April 19th. Services will be held Saturday for Yvonne Spicer. Robert Ayers, age 80, of Cliffside, passed away Thursday, April the 20th. Memorial services will be held Saturday. Robert Morgan Funeral Home and cremation services of Bowling Springs serving family of Robert Ayers. James Doggett passed away March the 1st. Funeral services will be held Saturday. McMahon's Funeral Home, cremation services serving the family of James Doggett. Gloria Jean Jackson Manuel passed away April the 25th. Services will be held Saturday, May 13th. Crow's Mortuary serving the family of Gloria Manuel. And here is the O'Reilly report for this Tuesday.
Bill O'Reilly here, and I'm warming up. Stand by for the O'Reilly Update Morning Edition. But first. Hey, DirecTV viewers, Bill O'Reilly here, inviting you to watch the No Spin News on the First TV, weeknights at 8 p.m. Eastern. The challenges facing our nation are only getting worse. The corporate media feeds you biased reporting every day. The pundits parade around trying to score cheap shots, while big tech silences people. All of that stops now with me, Bill O'Reilly, and the No Spin News on the First TV, weeknights 8 p.m., DirecTV channel 347. On this Tuesday, fear is a dominant emotion among most people, and that drives us to try to construct positive outcomes in our lives. Sometimes we can do that, but often events we cannot control deeply affect us. A sudden health crisis, betrayal, a debilitating accident, a crime committed against us. There is no protection against those things. They can happen at any moment. The Fox News employees working for Tucker Carlson had, without any warning, their lives shaken last week. I know some of these people, they are solid citizens trying to raise families and have worthwhile lives. Yet now they are faced with uncertainty as their employer will have to regroup and no one knows how that will play out. Because the entire television news industry is in decline, it's not like there are a lot of good paying jobs elsewhere. When asked for advice on these matters, I always say something like this: do not act emotionally. Stay steady. Don't dwell on what might happen. Assess what you can do to improve your situation. If that's nothing, which is often the case, just hang tough. If you are a victim of circumstance, that tends to even out down the life road. We all get hammered. Many of us come back stronger. Personal discipline is the key. Back after this. If you are a timeshare owner, you're probably upset that your yearly dues continue to increase. Lone Star Transfer guarantees the release of all liability to your timeshare in writing and done in a specific time frame. They're the only company you can trust, having helped more than 18,000 owners legally and permanently get out. So please call Lone Star Transfer 855-551-7066 or visit LoneStarTransfer.com.
That is the Morning O'Reilly Update. More analysis later on.
Born in Kansas in 1867, at a young age, George Newcomb went to Texas to become a cowboy. From there, he drifted to Oklahoma. He so frequently sang, "I'm a wild wolf from Bitter Creek and it's my night to howl," that his friends started calling him Bitter Creek Newcomb. Bitter Creek joined the Dalton gang, but fortunately, he missed out on the Coffeyville raid where the Daltons were wiped out. From there, he drifted over to the Doolin gang. While at a country dance, he met a 15-year-old Rosa Dunn and was smitten. Rosa became the legendary Rose of Cimarron. On May 1, 1895, Bitter Creek and fellow outlaw Charlie Pierce were on the run. They decided to go to the ranch owned by Rosa Dunn's family on the Cimarron River in Oklahoma. Bitter Creek not only wanted to see Rosa, he was also hoping to collect the $900 owed him by B and John Dunn, Rosa's brothers. Unfortunately for Bitter Creek and Charlie Pierce, there was a $5,000 reward on their heads. When the two men dismounted at Dunn's house, gunfire opened up with Bitter Creek and Pierce on the ground. The Dunn brothers stepped outside. Pierce let out a moan. It was silenced with another blast. The Dunns put Bitter Creek and Pierce in the back of the wagon and headed for Guthrie. On the way, Bitter Creek, who wasn't quite dead, asked for some water. He was given lead instead. We're not sure about Rosa's attitude concerning the event, but with the $5,000 reward and the $900 the Dunn brothers no longer had to pay Bitter Creek, I'm sure they felt pretty good about the outcome. You've just heard another story from Old West Radio. I'm Dakota Livesay.
15 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Tuesday morning. It's May the 2nd.
Yeah.
May the 2nd.
You
Wow.
are back in time.
First stop on our call-around report is the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department. With us is Sergeant Brandel. Sergeant, good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning. Doing pretty good. How about yourself, sir?
Doing pretty good. What's on that report for us this morning?
Let's see. Past 24 hours, the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office has answered 175 calls, processed 11 arrests, and currently have 168 incarcerated. Under our arrest reports, just have a couple for you to read out this morning. Have Kevin Stewart Frederick, 52-year-old white male of Caroline, charged with failure to appear on a misdemeanor, given a $500 secure bond. Have Aaron Nicholas Langley, charged with misdemeanor aiding and abet, given a $500 secured bond. Under our incident reports, looks like we have a breaking and entering from Wakalusa Way in Mooresboro. Looks like suspect broke into residence, stealing some trail cameras and some looks like some solar panels in that incident. And we have a felony larceny reported from Oakland Road in Forest City. Looks like someone stole some jewelry in that incident. That's all we have this morning, sir.
Sergeant Brandon already said it was busy this morning, so let y'all get back at it and stay safe.
Hey, sounds good, sir. You take care.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Sergeant Brando with that report from the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department, letting us know what's happening in the world of crime fighting on this Tuesday morning. Said they were already busy going this morning.
I'm telling you, people are those criminals. They don't sleep, do they?
people, y'all just need to take a nap or something. Continuing our call around report, we'll check in at 911 Communications Center next.
Listening to the radio, driving in your car. Radio gets results. Radio is there no matter where you are. Radio gets results. When you need to get your message through, people really do listen to you. Coming through loud and clear, no matter what you're telling, no matter what you're selling, everyone will hear. Radio gets results. Radio gets results. Radio gets results. Radio gets results.
We are 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB, Rutherfordton.
18 minutes after 7 o'clock, sunshine outside under clear skies, and we're going to the 911 Communications Center. With us is Marie. Marie, good morning. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing wonderful. What do you have on the report for us this morning?
Okay, in the past 24 hours, the Rutherford County 911 Communications Center has processed 491 911 administrative calls, which consists of 56 for EMS. For law enforcement, the Sheriff's Department had 175. Forest City had 112. Lake Lure had 4. Rutherford had 34. Stendal had 36. For fire calls, Cherry Mountain responded to a smoke report. Ellenboro responded to a vehicle fire and a fire alarm and a motor vehicle accident. Forest City responded to a vehicle fire. Lake Lure responded to a vehicle fire. SDO responded to a structure fire assisted by Spindale, Sandy Mush, and Rutherford. Stendal also had a motor vehicle accident, and Union Mills had a fire alarm, and that's all I have for the morning.
Marie, thanks so much. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thanks.
You too.
Bye-bye. Folks, Mother's Day's coming up on 14th here. Be, just a little over a week from Sunday. And you can go out and get a lot for Mother's Day. It's a Mother's Day extravaganza, and that's going to be happening at Cozy Home. It's their warehouse sale. Coming up Thursday, May the 4th. That'll be Thursday. From 10 until 4, Friday, May the 5th, from 10 until 4, and Saturday from 9 until 2. They've got lots of sheet sets, assorted colors of designer towels, plush blankets, bathrobes, bed pillows. You can just spoil Mama to death.
That's exactly right.
Get her a bed pillow, get her a bathrobe, a blanket, and she'll be good to go. Gorgeous new spring throw pillows and even doggy beds. You can even spoil your doggy.
You can, or you just get Mama a doggy bed.
She may like it.
She might get down there with Pucho.
You never know. They got a perfect gift for Mom. Cozy Home located at 181 Duke Street in Forest City, just beside Henson Building Supply. Check them out for their Mother's Day extravaganza. That kicks off this Thursday.
Get the freedom to go anywhere. Unlock your next adventure with a great deal from Carolina West Wireless. Right now, save $400 on iPhone series smartphones and go anywhere with the best wireless experience on our fast, reliable nationwide network. Get a free month of service on us when you choose our premium unlimited rate plan. Adventure is waiting. Get great savings on the device you want to unlock what's next and go stay connected. See store for details or visit carolinawest.com/terms and conditions. Certain restrictions apply. Offer expires June 30th, 2023.
20 minutes after 7, Ruby Taylor with us from the SDO Fire District. Ruby, good morning.
Good morning.
How's everything going over that way?
Well, the fire department had one call, and that was to a structure fire, and they were assisted by Ralston, Sandy Mush, and Spindale. And on my birthday calendar, I've got Marie Carroll, Jamie White, Brenda Kelly, and Brenda Riggs having birthdays today. No, Brandon Riggs having birthdays today, and hope all these people have a nice day. Signs are in the rains today and going to the rains tomorrow, and that's all I got.
Ruby, thanks so much. Have a wonderful day.
You too.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Ruby Taylor with that report from the SDO Fire District, letting us know what's happening over in that area. That's over toward Shiloh, Danieltown, Oakland, over that way, 221, where they put in them crazy U-turns over there.
Hey, Todd, I've got a little thing for you here.
Is this a Tracy's Tidbit?
It is. I know you've been trying to drink water for your health.
Yes, I have.
Do you know that camels can actually drink 50 gallons of water in 1 minute? That is a lot. 50 gallons of water in 1 minute.
My goodness.
That's a lot of water.
I've got a vacuum that don't pick up that much water. That's a lot.
Just think how healthy we'd be. We would drown in our own.
I think we would. Is there such a thing as too much water? Because I believe if I drank 50 gallons of water, I'd probably expire.
I've heard that there is people that drink actually too much water. I'll have to research that.
That's crazy. 50 gallons of water.
Yeah.
It's amazing what if you drink too much of anything, it'll if you eat or drink too much anything, it'll kill you.
Yep.
But in moderate amounts, it's okay.
Yeah.
Our bodies are something else.
It is, and I thought that was very interesting.
That is.
So I wanted to pass that out there for all you water drinkers.
That's right. Don't drink 50 gallons of water in a minute. 22 minutes after 7 o'clock, we're going to head over to, where we headed? Chris Melton up in the Chimney Rock Fire District. We'll check in with him next.
Nobody gets a better deal than the customers at Sisk Family Ford. They have a proven record of the best deals. Sisk Family Ford, Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealer, has recently been recognized as the #1 Ford dealer in customer satisfaction in the Southeast. That speaks well of their commitment to serve their customers well. Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealership. That's Sisk Family Ford, Oak Street, Forest City.
23 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Tuesday morning. Chris Melton with us from the Chimney Rock Fire District. Chris, I forgot to hit my buttons there. I was talking to you, but you couldn't hear me.
That's right.
What's going on up there this morning, Chris?
We've had a good day yesterday, and Bills Creek was the only one on this end that had a call, and they ran the medical call. So, no information to pass on or no reports. Good day up there.
It's a good day. Well, you keep them straight up that way, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow.
I'll try my best.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Chris Melton with the Chimney Rock Fire District, Lake Lure area up that way. Not a whole lot going on, but good to always have Chris on the radio filling us in on what is going on just in case. Checking in over at Bostic, DeVern Upton, after these words.
It can be a tough call when it comes time to provide a daycare service for an aging parent or a loved one. You can always depend on Rutherford Life Services for a safe facility that offers medical monitoring, nutritional meals, fun activities, and is a loving environment. Rutherford Life is licensed by the State of North Carolina Division of Aging. They will be glad to answer any questions you may have. Call them at 288-1697. Rutherford Life Services offers a trained staff of professionals who you can entrust your loved one to. Rutherford Life Services is located at 230 Fairground Road in Spindale. Wayne's Lunchbox can satisfy the pickiest of eaters at lunch or dinner or supper, whatever you want to call it. You can enjoy salads, sandwiches, a limited meat and veggie menu at lunchtime, and then for supper, your choice of a meat and vegetables. And Wayne's will be serving breakfast for supper the first of each month. Call on Wayne's for any catering event that you may have, offering catering service, so stop by 391 East Main Street in Spindale. Call 828-395-2225. Open Monday through Thursday, 11 until 2, for supper, 3 until 7.
7:25 on this Tuesday morning. DeVern Upton in Boston. Good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How about y'all?
Doing wonderful. Finally got
good.
I was cutting part grass and part water Saturday because I still had some standing water in the grass in the yard. So
we finally found our dog.
Uh-oh. It was buried in the grass, so.
I thought he'd run away or something. I was like,
I bet the grass was so tall.
Uh-oh.
We found him. Bless his heart.
Uh-oh.
Finally got to come back home. He wasn't but 2 foot off the front steps, but couldn't see him.
Oh, God. Well, over here in Boston, we have a temperature of 47 degrees. Fire department had no calls, but they had some classes last night. Don't forget to go by the drop-in here on Boston Sunshine Highway and check their daily out and their meat department. They have some good meats there, so stop in and check them out. And the bee supply store is located on Depot Street here in Boston. If you need any bee supply, items, and she has shirts and candles. And the blessing box is located right beside of it. Leave a blessing or take a blessing. And hope everyone has a wonderful day.
DeVern, you do the same. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Bye,
Thanks.
girl. Have a
Bye-bye.
good one.
DeVern Upton with the Ballstick Fire Department, or Fire District, letting us know what's happening over that way. Her grandson's in the fire department over there. Did you know that?
Really?
Yep.
I didn't know.
Caleb? Is it Caleb Upton?
You know, it's so, I love to see all these young men
Mm-hmm.
come forward and want to be volunteers, because, that used to be a really big thing when I
Oh,
was growing
yeah.
up. All the young boys were volunteers for the fire department.
Well,
Is
I
that
mean,
still a big thing?
We went to school and we had rifles and shotguns in the back window
Yeah.
of our trucks. So that's how much things have changed. 27 minutes after 7 o'clock, checking in up with Robbie Samuel up in the Mount Vernon Fire District after these words.
Cheryl, have you been to the Homeworks Design Center inside Henson Building Materials in Forest City?
Oh, yes. Shana, David, and William are incredible at designing kitchen and bath cabinetry for my new she shed.
Your what?
And they have a full line of windows and doors on display in their 5,000 square foot showroom. And they'll install any ones you pick out for me.
Oh, you're too good to me.
I know. With selling and installing, it's basically one-stop shopping.
Henson Building Materials, 177 Duke Street, Forest City.
Building starts here.
27 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Tuesday morning. Here's a little bit of trivia for you. I bet you don't know who this person actually is, but you'll know something that he wrote. Today, born in 1897, was a man by the name of J. Fred Coots. You know what he was popular for? Robbie likes trivia. I say that, but he may not.
I have no clue.
I do like trivia, but I don't know that answer.
He wrote the song Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
Oh.
Well.
See, you actually do know who that was. Just didn't know who that was.
Yeah.
Robbie, good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm doing good. I hope you are.
I'm doing pretty good. Not going to
Well,
complain.
good.
Got a little bit of allergies going on. I think me and Tracy both are stricken with the allergies.
Well, when anytime honeysuckle starts blooming, that is my, it's rough. I love honeysuckles, but I'm not so sure they love me.
That's right.
No. They said you don't need their honey.
I remember when we were kids, down at my grandparents, when we used to stay down there, we would get, I know every child probably did this, I guess, unless we were just the weird ones. We would, take that little thing out and suck the little, did y'all ever do that?
Get the little nectar
Yeah.
out.
Yep.
We used to do that.
Sting them out.
Yeah, you'd think I'd be immune to it. But I just sneeze every time they start blooming. I guess that's just a thing to welcome in spring, the sneezes.
Yeah. Well, maybe at one time you was immune to it. You just quit eating it.
Maybe that's what it was.
Well, I'll tell
Maybe
you
I need
what,
to go back and get some more.
Tell you what, I got some honeysuckles growing on the back fence over there, so just come by and take your pick. Just grab you a handful of them. And
Yeah, those things are awful. They get me too, and I've had some issues with allergies, and the last month or two anyway. But this week with the wind blowing and stirring everything up, it's really got bad.
it seems like I can remember when I was younger, allergies never bothered me until I got older.
Yeah.
And like when the Bradford pears start blooming, and when the honeysuckles start blooming, and there's also in September, October, when the kudzu starts blooming.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that tears me up. Ah,
We probably had allergies when we were kids, but we just probably didn't. We were so busy doing things, we probably didn't even. We just sneezed and went on.
We was tough.
That's
we didn't
true.
care.
Yeah.
We drank out of the hose pipe in the front yard, for goodness sake.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and everybody stayed outside more, and now you're in your cars where you got air conditioner and it's got filters, and then you go in your house, you got filters.
That's true.
Not exposed to it like we used to be, I guess. I mean, you go to work, you go inside, and unless you just work outside all the time, it's just.
Yep. That's true.
You're not used to it like we used to be. But anyway, that's all right too. So we'll have to deal with it, won't we?
That's right. Robbie, anything going on up there this today?
No. Then the last, the 24 hours, so to say, the fire department in Rutherford, we ended up with 2 medical calls through the night, and like I said, we assisted SDO with that structure fire yesterday morning. And just want to remind everybody about the blood drive tomorrow from 10 to 3 p.m. at Rutherford Fire Department. And then, of course, the re-grand opening will be May the 4th from 3 to 5:30, and that'll be at Rutherford Fire Department. That's 144 North Mitchell Street in Rutherford. And the Fab Fest will be 6 p.m. on Central Street. And also would like to announce it's supposed to be here today. It's exciting. They're going to deliver our new mini pumper today. So it was originally supposed to be here Friday, but they wanted to try to get it here early for our re-grand opening Thursday. So hopefully it'll be coming in today, and hopefully we'll have it on display for everybody to look at Thursday as well.
Well, that'll be good.
Yeah, it's exciting. It'll be a new tool in our toolbox. I'll just say that.
Now,
it'll be very useful.
Will it already be lettered and everything, or will you have to get that done?
Nope, it's ready to go. All we got to do once it gets here is it's going to take about a month or so, but we'll start putting equipment on it and getting it organized. And it's actually that truck is for Station 2. So once Station 2 is complete, that's where that truck will be housed at, it in a tanker of ours. So
I love the old the red fire trucks with that gold leaf looking lettering with the big swirly feathery looking ends. I love that lettering on the side of the old fire trucks like that.
That's
I
pretty.
love that.
It's classic.
Yeah. We still have that on ours, which obviously it's not the true gold leaf, but it's very similar. But it adds just a little bit of bling to it.
Yep. I always loved that look on the old classic fire trucks.
Yeah, that's what looks good. It's funny, Hudlow, they got the lime green fire trucks, which is a sharp color, and they got the gold leaf lettering on their trucks as well, and it actually looks good being on that color scheme of trucks.
I've always thought that color was so unique for there.
Yeah.
I wonder how they decided to do that.
Well, I don't really remember the whole story behind that. I know that it was just kind of one of the deals where they wanted to be, I would say, different.
Right.
They just went with it. And Curtis, if I remember right, Curtis told me one time that it was easier to see at night, too. Like not just with your red lights. If you're making a turn through the intersection, chances are you're going to see that big green blob.
Yeah, that's true.
Down the stop, so.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, a lot of the departments in the county. I know we've got some that run the blue fire trucks. We've got some that run the yellow. I think Ellenborough's is yellow, if I'm not mistaken.
Excuse me. They had yellow one time, but they're all back red now.
Are they?
I don't. They may have one yellow truck left or a brush truck, but most of them are all red and white now.
Now, who does the light blue? Who is that?
That's Cliffside.
Cliffside, yeah.
Yep. They got an older American LaFrance truck that's the blue one, and then I don't know what their newer truck is that they ordered. It might be, I don't know who made it. But anyway, it's the same blue, just to kind of keep the tradition for them, which is pretty neat.
Yeah, it really is. That's a pretty color.
As a kid, seeing the blue in the parade, it was just kind of always one of those things you wanted to go see was the blue fire truck. So known for the blue fire truck.
I wanted to go see how much candy I could catch. That's what I wanted to go see.
Boy, them was some good times, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
That was like Halloween all over again.
Yeah. Out there in the middle of the street, but good times though. But that's all I got going on today. So hopefully today will end up quiet and calm and beautiful, and maybe we'll see what tomorrow brings us.
All right, Robbie. Well, have a good day up there, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Well, you all do as well, and take care.
Thanks.
Bye, Robbie.
See you, Robbie.
Bye.
Robbie Samuel with a report from the Mount Vernon Fire District. Let us know what's happening over in that way. Sounds like I got a lot of going on toward the end of the week up in Rutherford, so you might want to get up that way and check some of that out. Go check out the new fire department, the new pumper truck they got coming in, the Fab Fest. Always Heard great things about that. Hadn't been able to attend that myself, but I've always heard that's a lot of fun, so you might want to go check that out. Sue Price, we're going to head your way next.
Thinking about the departure of a loved one through death is a subject we don't like to talk about. However, pre-planning or prepaying for a funeral is a consideration and responsible thing to do. With so many options available today, it's important to speak with someone you can trust and someone who can help you find a balance between the emotional, spiritual, and financial needs of your loved ones. Crow's Mortuary and Crematory is recognized as one of the best family-run funeral homes. It's a family tradition, and they know how to care for your family. Any questions you might have, they will be happy to answer. Call Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services at 286-2304.
7:37 or 23 minutes before the hour of 8 o'clock, and Sue Price with us from the Sunshine Cherry Mountain Fire District. Sue, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing good. Hope you all.
Oh, we're doing good up here. Waiting on a,
that's
beautiful
good.
day. The sun's coming up.
I know. It looks pretty out there.
We're getting ready.
Yeah. Hope it won't be as windy as it was yesterday.
I know that wind is crazy.
I know.
I'm ready for the kite flying time to settle on down now.
Yeah. Well, let's see. The fire department had one call to a smoke report. Don't have any birthdays on my church calendar. No birthdays or anniversaries for today. On my personal calendar, I've got Brenda Kelly. Happy birthday, Brenda. Hope you have a good one. And let's see, Fairview's got a birthday for Barbara Thomas. Happy birthday to Barbara. And nothing on First Broad, so not too many celebrating. But we hope anybody's having a birthday or anniversary will have a real good day on their special day and enjoy it. They've got a beautiful day for it. The only announcement I have is the community Bible study that's going on up at Golden Valley Church. That's on Tuesday night, so everybody come on out that's involved in that. It starts at 6:30, and from 5 to 5:45 they'll be serving a light supper. So I'm sure that's a good study, and everybody's enjoying it. The blood drive at the community club turned out good, and we appreciate everybody that came out for that. And as far as I know, I don't have any other announcements right now. It's just quiet and calm over this way, looking for a good day, and I hope y'all will have one.
Thanks so much, Sue. You have a wonderful day as well.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Sue Price with the report from the Sunshine Cherry Mountain Fire District. Well, folks, it's spring and the sun is shining, the birds are singing, and Tony's Produce is once again in full bloom. You can go up there and you can see what I'm talking about. They've got gorgeous flowers, hanging baskets for Mother's Day. Memorial Day, that's all coming up. Just in, they've got the truckload of fresh fruits and vegetables. Also beautiful door wreaths for spring and summer. Homemade sweet treats and cakes made by locals right here in the community. Honeys and jams, cantaloupes, watermelons, fresh strawberries. Tony's Produce is ready to let the good times roll. Open now 7 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from 9 until 7, Wednesday 9 until 6, and Sunday 10 until 6. Located at 773 North Washington Street in Rutherford. You can give them a call at 287-9495. That's Tony's Fresh Produce Market. They've got a huge load of plants, ferns, geraniums, and many, many more.
You will always save money when you shop at the Drop-In Food Store. This month, get a Monster Drink 16-ounce, 2 for $5. Limited edition Dale Earnhardt Jr. Sundrop Can, $1.59 or 2 for $3. 28-ounce Body Armor Drink, buy 2, get 1 free. And now at the Drop-In Food Store, get their lunch special, everyone's favorite. The breast box with 6 wedges and a roll for only $4.99. Eat good, save money, only at the Drop-In Food Store. Your hometown convenience store since 1981. Come on, drop in.
7:40 on this Tuesday morning. Tina White with us from the Shingle Holler community. Tina, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Tina.
Good morning, Shingle Holler. Good morning, Tracy.
You doing good?
I'm doing good. I was talking to you through the radio this morning when you said the camel drank 50 gallons of water, and I said, now, Tracy, if we drink 50 gallons of water, we're going to die. And Nevaeh looked at me like, what are you talking about?
We'll leave that to the camel.
Yeah. That is amazing, isn't it? The 50 gallons in a minute.
Yes, it is. That's amazing. Yeah.
Oh, well, up here in Shingle Hollow this morning, it is 50 degrees, and the fire department had one medical call, and their senior citizen meeting is this morning at 9:30, so anybody can go. You don't have to be a senior citizen. Just run on over to Shingle Hollow Fire Department this morning at 9:30 and have some fellowship, and I think they do some singing there, and it sounds pretty good. I've heard their little choir that they have. And on the birthday calendar, there's none in Shingle Hollow, but I hear there's a birthday today for someone very special. Miss Brenda Kelly, happy birthday. And so Pinnacle Elementary School is having a play called, let me pull my little note up, Bunnies, a hoppin' new musical, and it's going to be this Thursday, May 4th at 6:30. And everyone is invited to come out and watch this play. They say it is really cute. There's still a tent revival going on at the Pawnee Knob Road. Go away. My daughter is standing over me like she's needing to tell me something. I think she's wanting to tell Brenda Kelly happy birthday. Is that what it is, Nevaeh? Well, come tell her.
Happy birthday, Brenda.
How
And
sweet. I bet Brenda's smiling from ear to ear.
So let me go back and tell about the tent revival. So tent revival is at Pawnee Knob Road. Goes on tonight and tomorrow night. Starts at 7. There's special singing each night. And I've lost my little flyer with the address, but you can't miss the big tent on Pawnee Knob Road. If you see it, that's where revival's going on, and everyone's invited for that. I said the fire department. Oh, and Pawnee Knob Baptist Church is having a family night Wednesday. They're having a turkey dinner, and people are invited. Bring a dessert and side dishes. Starts at 6 p.m. and then church is at 7. Bring your family and come learn about the Lord and missions and have a turkey dinner. And that's all I have today.
All right, Tina. Thanks so much for that report, and hope you have a wonderful day. Tell Nevaeh we said hello, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Y'all have a wonderful day. Stay safe, and God bless you.
You too. Thank you.
Tina White with a report from Shingle Hollow. You know her daughter's name, Nevaeh?
Uh-huh.
You know what? That's heaven spelled backwards.
That is beautiful.
Yep.
It really is. It's a
Certainly
pretty
is.
name.
Pretty name. 7:44. We're going to go check in on the birthday girl, Brenda Kelly, after this.
Farm Bureau Insurance doesn't hire celebrities to push auto coverage. We think people might like to make decisions based on service and savings, not just because that guy from that show says it's a good idea. Instead of faces you know from your TV, we offer faces you know from your neighborhood, because we're headquartered in North Carolina with local agents right in your town. That's really the only thing we want to be famous for. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance, helping you is what we do best.
In Rutherford County, please call
Good morning, Brenda. How are you?
287-2428.
North Carolina Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Insurance of North Carolina, Inc., Southern Farm Bureau Life
doing
Insurance
pretty
Company,
good.
Mississippi, and independent licensee of the Blue Cross and Blue Shield Association.
And here we are with the birthday girl herself. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to Brenda.
Happy birthday to you and many more.
I hope I have many more.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. I appreciate that. That was sweet of y'all. Yeah, I'm 79 years old today.
Oh, gosh, you don't
79.
look it.
Everybody tells me that, and I think, well, when I look in the mirror, I see that I look that old.
Well, you don't look it and you don't act it. So there
Well,
you go. You're doing good, Brenda.
Well, I'm gonna live to be 100, and I'm gonna call Jim so I can talk to him on radio.
You do. I tell you what, you arrange the 100th birthday, and I'll arrange the talking on the radio with Jim Bishop.
That's right.
There you go.
We'll do a live interview that morning.
There you go.
Jim will be 114.
No, I don't think so.
Gosh,
I don't
Jim,
think
I
he'll
hope
be
Jim
that
ain't
old.
listening to me.
He'll get you the next time he
Oh,
sees you.
gosh.
He won't talk
Well,
to us
let's see,
anymore
I've
on
got
Friday.
38 degrees on the front porch. I don't have but one birthday, and that's me. So thank y'all for singing to me. I appreciate it. And in ways of announcements, Friday, May the 5th at the Union Mills Learning Center, 6 p.m., the hot dog meal, and the cost is $6. At 7 p.m., homegrown opens for good old boys. and there's no admission, but you do have tip jar available for the band. And then Saturday, May the 20th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., celebrate May at the Mills Vendor event. Information about registering as a vendor or more about the event is on our Facebook page. So that I always like to go to that. But so far, that's all I know of going on up here in this little part of the world.
A little part of the world up that way.
That's right. So
Well,
I guess y'all better go to Ellenborough and check on Luther Sweet Thing.
Well, Brenda, I hope you have a wonderful day. Again, happy birthday from all of us here at WCAB, and we hope to see you many, many more years.
Okay,
Happy
thank you.
birthday.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Brenda Kelly with the report from the Union Mills Fire District. We'll talk with Luther Gillikin down in Ellenborough. First, let me tell you about the Habitat Restore. If you haven't stopped into the Habitat for Humanity Clothing Center, well, you're just missing out. They got a clothing center just behind the office located at 269 West Main Street in Forest City in the old former Watkins car sales building just across from Pelicans. They have like new clothing for men, women, children, handbags, coats, jackets, sleepwear, shoes, jewelry, accessories, and more. A beautiful put-together store, perfect for browsing around, and I promise you won't be disappointed. Hours are Wednesday through Friday, 10 a.m. until 5 p.m., Saturday, 9 a.m. until 3. That is Habitat Restore Clothing Center, 269 West Main Street in Forest City. The phone number is 828-229-3118, and as always, the donations are appreciated.
Your car's best friend can be RS Speedy Lube Service Center. That's because RS Speedy Lube Service Center and Car Wash can keep your car or truck running clean with a regular oil change. They check the fluids and vacuum out the car and have you on your way in no time. Go next door for a radiator or transmission flush, brakes, exhaust, CV joints, and service for big trucks and campers also available. Pull next door to the RS Speedy Automatic Car Wash and make your car happy with a clean, all under and all over car wash. It's all at RS Service Center and Car Wash on Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton.
748, Luther Gillikin with us from Ellenborough. Luther, good morning, sir. How are you?
Hey, we're doing great down here. Drinking coffee, watching cars go by.
Watching the world go by.
Yeah, but it's a good morning. Sun's shining. We're going to have a good day. But it's quiet this morning. Marin City Fire Department had 3 calls yesterday. They had 1 medical call. They had 1 fire alarm. They had 1 accident. They're quiet this morning. Just sat back drinking coffee. This morning, just now, what's going on? We want to remind everybody a big yard sale going on this coming Saturday, though. Start at 7 o'clock. Just come on out and have a good time there. And then, too, we want to wish Miss Lori down there a happy birthday today. I hope she has a great day and enjoy her day. Hope you have a great day up there. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, Luther, we'll see you then. Thanks.
All right, take care now.
Luther Gillikin with that report from the Ellenborough Fire District. Birthdays and anniversaries. If you're celebrating a birthday or anniversary today, give me a call, 287-3356. We're going to take all those names that have been called in and put them into a drawing, and you will receive a cupcake courtesy of the Whistle Stop Bakery in Boston. Birthdays and anniversaries, give me a call now.
To win in sports, you must adjust your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Why not let Andrew Tisdale help you create a game plan for financial success? Call 828-287-9197 and get started today. That's Andrew Tisdale, 828-287-9197.
InfoSearch tells a story about a couple heading out for a vacation who asked their newly married son and daughter-in-law to watch their home, mow the grass, and take in the mail. But not long into their time away, the couple got concerned about things at home. They weren't sure they would be cared for. What if the kids got busy and failed to fulfill their responsibilities? What if the mail was not picked up for several days and someone stole some checks? What would the neighbors think if the lawn was not mowed? Worry got the best of the vacationing couple, and they cut short their time away so they could go home and check on things. To their surprise and chagrin, the yard was mowed, the mail was in, and everything was in order. A perfectly good vacation was severely marred by worry. Have you ever let worry get to you? Were fun and energy drained away because of your over-attention to all the what-ifs? Well, you are not alone, but it doesn't have to be that way. The Bible reminds us that we cannot add a single hour to our lives by worrying about it. In fact, we know it works just the opposite way. The more we worry, the less time we get. The psalmist David reminded us, "In vain you rise early and stay up late, toiling for food to eat, for he grants sleep to those he loves." Remember this, worry is like a rocking chair. It will give you something to do, but it won't get you anywhere. This is Bill Hostler with today's key to confident living.
Granny B's is the headquarters for those delicious donuts, Orange Twist, Long John's cream-filled donuts, or you can get just a traditional glazed donut. Enjoy a delicious fresh sub sandwich, or if you don't want the bread, you can get a salad instead. For birthdays, showers, or any occasion, call on Granny B's for their delicious cakes or pinafores. Open Tuesday through Friday, 9 until 7. Saturday, 9 until 6, closed on Mondays. Phone number is 828-286-9012, located at 322 West Main Street in Spindale. Granny B's.
Happy birthday.
I'd like to say happy birthday again to Miss Brenda Kelly, 79 years old today. Happy birthday, Brenda. Donald Hollifield also celebrating a birthday today. Some of the famous birthdays in history: the Red Baron, World War I fighting ace. He was born on this day in 1892. 1897, J. Fred Coots. He wrote Santa Claus is Coming to Town. He was born on this day in 1897. Leslie Gore. Remember Leslie Gore, Tracy? It's my party and I'll cry if I want to.
I sing that every year.
She was born in 1946. How about Larry Gatlin from Larry Gatlin and the Gatlin Brothers?
How old is Larry?
He was born in 1948. 1972, Dwayne Johnson, also known
as The Rock.
He was born on this day. In 1885, the first edition of Good Housekeeping was published. The territory of Oklahoma was created in 1890. In 1908, the song Take Me Out to the Ball Game is copyrighted. 1918, General Motors acquires Chevrolet Motor Company. 1932, Jack Benny's first radio show premieres on the airwaves. Today is World Tuna Day, also National Teacher Appreciation Day, National Truffle Day, National Foster Care Day, and National Life Insurance Day.
Life Insurance Day, wow.
You are up to date on this day, Tuesday, May the 2nd. And the winner of our cupcake, courtesy of Whistle Stop Bakery, is Donald Hollifield. So congratulations, Donald. Stop over by the Whistle Stop Bakery over in Bostic. I will send Miss Selena your name right now, and she'll have that. And when you go in there, she can look back at her records, and she can say, yep, you were the winner of the cupcake, courtesy of the Whistle Stop Bakery. So go over by there, check them out, and enjoy.
my child.
Samantha's mother speaking to ABC station WCIV. Eric was left with serious injuries. Loneliness could be as bad for your health as smoking. Surgeon General Vivek Murthy saying today that he's warning about the effects of social isolation, says it can raise the risk of premature death by 60%, the same as smoking nearly a pack of cigarettes a day. A family photo session in Arizona turning painful for when suddenly they came under attack by a swarm of bees. ABC's Andrea Fujii.
The mom and her 2 kids were attacked by a swarm of bees while taking photos in Buckeye Valley outside Phoenix. The mom rushed to get her kids inside their car while taking the brunt of the stings. Firefighters responded in rescue gear, carrying the children to the fire truck, spraying water and foam into the swarm of bees. The mother taken to the hospital, suffering 75 stings.
Now, experts say the best way to get away from a swarm of bees, run into a straight line and try to get inside somewhere. Don't jump in water. The bees will wait for you to come up for air and sting you then. This is ABC News.
As a roofer, I don't have time to fail. Homeowners rely on me, so I rely on Beacon. Beacon's unique network of branches work together to get me what I need when I need it. Every branch working together. And with the new Beacon Pro Plus app, I've got the brands I depend on, like GAF, right at my fingertips. Now through June, purchase online with Beacon Pro Plus, web or app, and earn up to $1,500. Beacon, always building.
Sherry Preston, ABC.
Rutherford County, you've got a brand new business called the Relatively Crafty Market. It's a warehouse full of awesome vendors where you'll find unique gifts like handmade home decor, repurposed furniture pieces, jewelry, signs, bath and body products, children's gifts, and a whole lot more. It's a mixture of old and new coming together to create the perfect market. Hours are Monday through Thursday, 10 to 5, Friday and Saturday, 10 to 7, and Sundays, 11 to 4. Call 980-1197. That's the Relatively Crafty Vendor Market, 114 Michael Drive in Forest City, in the old former Kids Play building off Doggett Road.
Hey, this is Cameron coming to you from the Blue Room with a check-in on your weather. Today's be partly cloudy with rain likely with highs near 80, mostly cloudy overnight with light rain showers, lows around 65. Wednesday, mostly cloudy with showers with highs near 85, mostly cloudy overnight with lows around 65. Thursday, mostly cloudy with light showers, highs near 80, mostly cloudy overnight with isolated showers, lows around 65. Heading into Friday, mostly sunny with highs near 85. And that's the check-in on your weather here on 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB, Rutherford.
Right now, 51 degrees and sunshine at WCAB. Well, there's another exciting auction by Norval Auction Company. That's this Saturday, 370 Lincoln Road in Forest City. Some of the items that will be available: a Kubota L5030 4x4 with front loader, 2 turning plows, 36-inch backhoe bucket, 18-inch backhoe bucket, a movable building, 11 foot by 32 with 94-inch roll-up door, walk-in door, and window, several sets of aluminum ramps, light new torch set, wood lathe tooling, several Werner ladders, fuel transfer pumps. There's a lot of stuff that's going to be there. So if you're a builder or just love to tinker around the house, or it's just worth going and look at this stuff. Father's Day's coming up. Norval Auction, Saturday, May 6th. Auction starts at 9 o'clock. You can look at the stuff from 8 o'clock until the time of the sale. Every Tuesday, we get a visit from the man who has the money in mind and watches your dollar signs. Andrew Tisdale. I'm not going to ask you a question. I'm going to let you go ahead and do what you were going to do first.
Why? You don't have any questions today?
I'll tell you what, I do, but I'll wait until you do your thing, and then I'll do my thing.
Oh, you're setting me up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy. I'm nervous now. So what is going on in the market this week? If you've read the news, listen to the news, there's going to be a meeting coming up this week. I think it's tomorrow. The Fed's going to meet again, and everybody is wondering, okay, what are we going to do with the interest rates? So the anticipation is that they're going to raise it up again, and this may be their last one for the year. But guess what? We really don't know. So what do? We just prepare for either way, because the Fed's rates decisions does influence the market. And how does it influence the market, and what can you do to prepare? Well, if the markets are going up, if the rates are going up, that means it costs more to borrow money, which actually takes liquidity out of the market. So if I'm having to pay more for borrowing money on my business, then my profits are a little bit slimmer, which causes the stock market to go down. On the other hand, if the rates are going down, it gives me cheaper money to borrow makes my profits go up a little higher, and then the stock market will go up. So what people are sitting here, and the really smart people are looking at, is if it goes up again tomorrow and it starts to get a hint that they're going to hold it, that could possibly cause a good bull run into the market. If they say, no, we're not through yet, it could cause a big decline. So how does that affect me, and what do I need to do about it? One, it depends on where you're at. It depends upon what your goal is. So if I'm looking at it from the standpoint and I see that it may be a decision that's going to cause the market to go down again, I ought to be ready, because guess what? I'm going to be buying really good value investments at that point in time. If I'm in the stage where I'm actually living off my investments and I'm actually trying to think about how I'm going to continually live off of these investments because I don't want to work anymore, then take advantage of the rates. Take advantage of these 5.5%, some 6% bonds that are out there, or 5.5% structured CDs or things like that will actually give you a good rate of return while the economy shifts and calms down for a little while. There's always opportunity in every market, and it always depends upon your long-term goal.
Now, I remember when I was in college that accounting teachers were saying that when Clinton signed I don't want to say it because people start getting upset, but you know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay. That was going to be the greatest thing that happened to this country in 10 years. Well, the 10 years came and went. I didn't see anything. Why would they think that? I mean, why would the accountants think that, but they did it? Or some accounting people. I'm not going to say all of them. I'm not going to bunch people together like a lot of people do. I'm just going to say...
Where'd you go to school? You went somewhere nearby?
Yes.
Okay. You know, in situations like that, a lot of the, and this is coming from an educator, a lot of your curriculum is coming from a big picture perspective. One thing that in Rutherford County that's decision made that we did not realize was because guess where all of our jobs went? And it has been a time to recover from that. Have we recovered? Not fully. Or have we recovered some? Yes, because there are people that have switched and changed. Our population has gone down. People, and then some other types of people have moved in. So during that time frame, what they were looking at from a big picture perspective was it actually opens up more commerce between places. Well, you know, from a big corporate standpoint, I'm paying this person at that time $12 an hour, but I can move south here and I can go pay them $2 an hour and I can ship it back up, and now it's just like my labor is only $8 an hour. That saves me $4 an hour in resources. So a lot of times the big picture perspective does not always microscope here in Rutherford County at all times. And just like if you know, when the coal mine shut down, well, maybe is that going to be a great thing? Well, for some people it will and some people it won't. You know, that goes back to investing. You know, what do I need to do? Well, what is your goals? If I were to go back 10 years ago, what would I do different? 12 years ago, what would I do different? And be able to learn from that and prepare for the next, because guess what?
It's coming.
It's coming. That's right. There's nothing ever happened that's never happened before.
One more thing. Okay. Listening to these talk shows, news, whatever, the feds, you've mentioned it, the interest rates, looking at raising them. The interest rates rising can head off a possible recession. How does that work?
It can head. It is a very balancing act that can head off a possible recession because it slows inflation down. And if you slow inflation down, that means I got more buying power with that money. However, it can also cause a recession. So that is another thing about why are people, you know, kind of waiting to see what these feds decide to do. You know, I want to say it like this. It's not necessarily that they have that much power. You know, when they make that decision, what they're hoping to do is to keep recession from happening. But it could also cause it. So, you know, because the higher the interest rates go, the more money it costs for me to run the business. The more money it costs for me to run the business, I'm going to have to make cuts somewhere. I cannot cut the interest rate. I don't have that power, but I can cut my expenditures in other ways. That could mean jobs. That can mean so many other things. So that's why there's going to be volatility when rates are going up or down, because those are decisions that are made on the moment, And a lot of times it's just better to take a deep breath, step back, and look at the big picture. You know, how can I continue my plan no matter what? Because rates are going to go up and down all the time. It's going to go up, it's going to go down, it's going to go up, it's going to go down. We had a really big boom when the interest rates were down, and now we've had to bring them up, and it's caused a little bit more volatility. But guess what? It also caused some really good returns on some really safe investments.
On one of the music channels, it's not MTV, it's another channel, they show the good life we had in the 80s as opposed to the nightmare we lived in the 90s. What happened?
Who'd you ask?
Nobody.
Nobody?
Nobody. I just watched the special and listened to what they said.
Yeah.
And what happened from the 80s that we were in the good life, and in the 90s they call it the nightmare of the 90s.
You know, I guess that goes back. I'm 45, so guess when my good old days were.
Little kid. Get out of here.
You know, my good old days might have been in the 90s.
Yeah, your good old days. Yeah, it
Right.
depends on who lived when.
Right. I mean, that's when in the 90s. That's when I was, in '96. I graduated high school, and then I had some college years, and then I had middle school years. I was playing sports. I had friends. I had no worries. I had 5 ponds around my house that I had a typical place to go fish and all that time. So in my time, I didn't know. I didn't worry about it. But now in 2000s, when I got married and I started having kids, I had a lot more worries and concerns.
But the kids are saying, gonna grow up, say, this is the best time of my life.
Mm-hmm.
So don't worry about life. Don't worry about your money. Go see Andrew Tisdale.
I'll be happy to talk to you.
And address and phone number.
Address is 247 Oak Street, Extension Suite 105. It's the one without a sign yet. Phone number, 828-429-7539.
Thanks, Andrew.
Talk to you
Get the
soon.
freedom to go anywhere. Unlock your next adventure with a great deal from Carolina West Wireless. Right now, save $400 on iPhone series smartphones and go anywhere with the best wireless experience on our fast, reliable nationwide network. Get a free month of service on us when you choose our premium unlimited rate plan. Adventure is waiting. Get great savings on the device you want to unlock what's next and go stay connected. See store for details or visit carolinawest.com/terms and conditions. Certain restrictions apply. Offer expires June 30th, 2023.
We all sometimes need a towing service. Bad weather, or you just get stuck on the side of the road with a flat tire, or even worse. Call on Tri-City Towing Services of Darrell Burnett. Towing services for big trucks as well as cars and SUVs. He has a rollback service to get you safely to a garage. With years of experience, you're in good hands with Tri-City Towing. Put this number in your phone, 828-305-7707. That's 305-7707. Have it handy when you need it. Remember the name, Tri-City Towing, 1101 West Main Street in Forest City. You will always save money when you shop at the drop-in food store. This month, get a Monster drink, 16-ounce, 2 for $5. Limited edition Dale Earnhardt Jr. Sundrop can, $1.59 or 2 for $3. 28-ounce Body Armor drink, buy 2, get 1 free. And now